Good afternoon, guys. How are we? Look at this, it's a glorious day and we are off mudlarking in a cemetery. Of course not, don't be silly. This is where the story starts, and this is how we're going to tell the history of this area, because I haven't told it. I've put a couple of the history titles in the video and I haven't told the history, so I thought we'd start here. And today I'm in a church. This is Old Kilpatrick Church, and I'm just going to swing you around and show you one of the reasons why we're mudlarking in this area, and it's to do with the Knights of Templar. So here we are. This is the Knights of Templar stone. It's from a grave. Of course, a lot of people don't know this area is highly Roman. This is a Knights of Templar gravestone that was dug out the ground. Okay, so that's one reason why we were here, is this, because they found a medieval hoard and it was over here. So let's walk round and we'll show you. Now, there's something about this area here that I just don't get, right, because there's a lot of space in the back in there. From the canal you can see it, and I think this is part of a Roman bathhouse that's still here, but just it is got homes surrounding it. To the left is a Roman fort. It's the end of the Antonine wall. Where the big tree is, just where I'm pointing to, you can see it in the lamppost, roughly where the boundary markers were found for the Antonine wall. Now, basically these boundary markers would have marked the end, you know, I think they'd done it every couple of miles where there was a fort, and this was the end stone that they found just in these woodlands over here, which is of course to the back of where I'm actually mudlarking at the moment. Now, what they don't know about this town is if there was a port to bring in supplies from the River Clyde. Now, you see, the River Clyde never used to be as deep as what it is just now. So basically, when you come up the River Clyde, at one point at low tide you could walk straight across the other side. They used to have causeways, and they reckon there was at least two causeways, one here and one over here somewhere beside the bridge. Two causeways of Romans, the Romans possibly could have used. There is a Roman fort. We're going to get down there. Now, the Roman fort would have branched back into these houses at the back here, over here, and back and round to the bus garage. Now, somebody was digging in their back garden recently, putting in a patio a couple of years ago, and they found a lot of Roman artefacts. I think it was gold pots and Roman coins and stuff like that. So it merited an excavation as far as I'm led to believe, but it was never publicly publicised. Bizarre, eh? So it just goes to show you, if you stay in one of these houses, you could possibly have Roman artefacts in your back garden. So we'll take you along and we'll show you where the fort is and roughly what we think's going on, and hopefully what we're going to try and find. Boundary markers, like I said, were over here. Bathhouse would have been somewhere in here, and further along would have been the fort. So basically this building here would have been the Roman fort. There would have been the fort in here. Fort would have expanded across into all the local houses as well. This is actually where the Roman fort was found. There's a bathhouse off to the side of it as well, and I reckon it runs all the way down this area. They reckon somewhere in here there was a port to supply this area with food and things like that. The Romans, when they came down here, came down the Clyde. I think it was Agricola, one of the Roman goddesses or gods, was actually referenced in a book. I think it was a Cardinal's book, a reference in like Admore Point and places like that. They say that this fort might actually extend all the way to Dumbarton, although it's never been proved. There's never been any boundary marker stones found. So yeah, that's a Roman fort in there. It's not a bus garage, but underneath you never know, there could still be goodies lurking. So we're going to head along now to the foreshore and we'll tell you more along there. Yeah, so here's some more in history. To the right where you can see the point, you'll see the end of the pier, then you'll see a point sticking out. There's a 15th century castle along there. So that's one other reason why I'm here, because at one point you could have got all the way along there. So who really knows what kind of people could have rode through here, and horses, medieval people. It was 15th century, and then it was Henry Bell's house, and yeah, just to the back of this pier as well, two Bronze Age swords were actually dredged out the River Clyde. Heading back this way would have been towards the boundary markers and where the hoard was found. So yeah, like I said, lots of history down here. So let's get mudlarking now. We're on the beach and I'll catch you guys in the first hit. Well, this is an area I always check when I come here because there's always stuff that gets stuck here. There you go, there's a bit of glass. It says something lime or limes. It looks like a bit of brown amber glass. It says limes on it. Any of you guys know what it is? I don't know if that's a coin or not. No, it's just a bottle stopper, but you have to look carefully because 2 pences are like that quite a lot. So yeah, we'll just keep searching in this area. We'll get this off the beach for my 4-legged friends in case they get cut. And yeah, let's see what else we can get. Oh, here we go. This looks like the first signs of a bit of clay pipe stem. It is. No writing on it, but yeah, look at that. It's just a little bit of clay pipe stem. Well, here we go. Clay pipe stem number 2 from just in here. Possibly off the same pipe. No writing on that either, but yeah, it's just signs of stuff washing out the embankments again. I'll take a look at this. That's a bit of glazed pottery. What are you off of? No idea on that one. Any of you guys know what that's off of? I thought it was a bottle or something like that, I don't know. But it's got a lovely bit of colour to it, hasn't it? Any of you guys know what it's off of? Let us know. So I'm having a wee look about in a certain area, and here we go. Look at that. Another decent find. That's out of a cod bottle. Wouldn't it be good to find a cod? At one point there would have been 2 causeways out here somewhere, hopefully. Well, that's what they used to say anyway, there was 2 causeways. So yeah, you can see it's been dredged out there, it's starting to come in. And yeah, let's see if we can get any finds in this area before the tide comes in. Here we go guys, here's a bit of glass. Where is it? I seen it here, I thought it was a poisons, it's not. It's just an old bottle, but I have seen a pipe as well. A little pipe here. Oh, look at that, man, that's a beautiful pipe. Look at the size of it. Isn't that not just magic? That is a lovely little clay pipe. Never seen one that small before. Almost like a kid's clay pipe, isn't it? Surely it couldn't be, could it? Well, here we go. Here's the first whole bottle find that's come out of an embankment. Look at that. Absolutely manky. That is a stoneware ink. It's a nice bottle. Not one that I'm going to take with me. I'll leave it for somebody here who might treasure it, so I'll put it back because it's whole. And somebody might treasure that and come along and take it. Well, I'm raking in between the rocks just now. I'm not having too much success. I found a bit of brown amber glass. Look at that. Oh, it's a bullet. Look, oh, beauty. There you go. Look at that. That's either, I thought it was a 2-ringer or a 2-2. One of the two. Possibly a wee 2-ringer there, or something similar to a 2-ringer. But yeah, it's a nice little bullet I've found there. That's the first coin find that I've been pulling out. I think it's a coin. I'm going to move this big rock in a minute and just see if there's anything underneath it. Look at that, it's a crusty penny. Geez, oh, these poor guys will be digging these up in 100 years time. If there's anything left of them, that is. Well, there you go, look at that. Most of this beach now is just stone and ash, and it's all washing out of somewhere. And I've got another couple of fragments of clay pipe. Let's keep going and see if we can find anything else. I was actually just using the metal detector down there to get a signal, and I dug something out, and I actually thought when I seen this it was glazed pottery, so I picked it up. Look at that, that's flint. That is toffee flint. Look at the colour of the flint. Beautiful, man. Oh wow, that's a piece of toffee flint. Oh, you beauty. That's a bit of history from this area. You can see the workings in it as well. Look at that, it's worked. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm going to have a wee dig about and scrape here and see what else comes up, because that's flint, and where you find flint, you know what that means. It's been medieval or Roman or whatever. They used this through the test of time, and that is flint. That is a beautiful find. Oh, I can't believe I just dug that up. Absolutely amazing. Well guys, I'm going to call it a day for part 1 of the video. There's been so many finds that we're now going to concentrate on part 2 and just see what we can find. So on that note guys, please like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in another video soon. Bye for now.